Hello folks, this video is going to show you my top 7 games that I think you should check out this May. There is something for everyone here, from cute and cozy to horrific horror. I've put timestamps in the description so you can skip the ones that are not to your taste. While you're in the description area, please don't forget to hit like and sub, and do drop me a comment to let me know what other games you think should have made this list. Back to this video. Here are my top 7 that are in no particular order. First off, there is Ravenlock, an action RPG published by Coco Cucumber. You know, those people that made the award-winning game Echo Generation. Ravenlock is the epic finale to the studio's Voxel trilogy. After stumbling upon a magic mirror, Ravenlock finds herself pulled away from reality and into a land shrouded in darkness, cursed by the corruption of the Caterpillar Queen. Rising to the occasion, Ravenlock challenges fearsome foes to save the fallen kingdom. Dive into a mystical, whimsical realm where you meet curious creatures, help them with their troubles to fight back against the encroaching darkness, discover the whimsical mushroom forest, tackle puzzles in the Mask Mansion, and unravel the mysteries of the labyrinth in a wonderful world turned upside down. Battles against fearsome beasts and formidable monsters using real-time combat. Wield your sword and shield and use the magical skills bestowed to you along with an arsenal of bombs to vanquish foes in epic boss encounters. It's a fairy tale reimagining of a kingdom troubled by a corrupted queen and a young girl's destiny to fulfill a dangerous prophecy. Ravenlock is out now on Xbox Series S and X and is on PC as an Epic Game Store exclusive. Fuga, Melodies of Steel 2 is my second entry. It's a turn-based RPG developed and published by CyberConnect 2. A year has passed since the events of Fuga, Melodies of Steel. The war was fought and won, life went on. That is, until the children are summoned to Pharaoh to aid with the investigation of the recovered Tyrannus. During their survey, the Tyrannus suddenly goes haywire and sets out on a deadly rampage, trapping and absconding with a number of their party. The remaining children chase after Tyrannus to save their friends. Revamped tactical battle system is what awaits you. There are new additions to the battle system based on player feedback, such as reworked Soul Cannon, and a newly implemented Manogarm allows for cutting-edge tactical gameplay. You can fight battles how you see fit. Plot your path forward on the branching routes of the battlefield. The new airship support system allows for even more options. Every decision you make counts. The choices you make affect the judgment gauges, ultimately changing how events play out. You are the author of your own story. The weight of despair, rage and loss will shake you to your core in Fuga, Melodies of Steel, the RPG of hard choices and tough decisions. It will be released on the 11th of May for PlayStation, Xbox, PC and Nintendo Switch. My third entry is Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. In this sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, you'll decide your own path through the sprawling landscapes of Hyrule and the mysterious islands floating in the vast skies above. Can you harness the power of Link's new abilities to fight back against the malevolent forces that threaten the kingdom? The sky isn't the only thing that's changed in Hyrule. Familiar locations have been dramatically transformed, with new towns, dank caves and mysterious gaping chasms springing up across the world, all waiting to be explored. Transform the way you play with Link's new abilities, such as the Ultra Hand, where you can pick up, move and rotate objects. Link can even attach things together to create bridges, vehicles and more. Or magically fuse objects to Link's current weapon, shield or arrow to increase durability, damage or even add a new effect. Experiment with lots of different combinations to come up with surprising and sometimes hilarious results. Add a new dimension to your exploration with Ascend, which gives Link the ability to pass through solid objects above him. rise up through ceilings, hillsides, and even certain enemies to create seemingly impossible shortcuts. An epic adventure awaits in the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom game, only on the Nintendo Switch system, heading your way on the 12th of May. Next up is Humanity, published by Enhance. It is a third-person puzzle action game where you become a dog to command massive marching crowds of faceless people to jump, turn, push, float, shoot and climb their way to salvation across 90 story mode stages. Devious puzzles and strategic thinking is broken up with more action-focused elements and platformer-like levels, even some epic boss battles. Browse an ever-growing library of stages created by other players. Play, rate and discover new types of puzzles in this limitless vault. Whether on your standard display or in the optional VR mode, watch as breathtaking swarms of people follow your commands to the exit, all in Humanity's stark, iconic style. Humanity will be released on the 16th of May for PC, PlayStation and PlayStation VR 2. My fifth entry is not for the faint-hearted. Amnesia the Bunker. It is a first-person horror game developed and published by Frictional Games. Left alone in a desolate World War I bunker with only one bullet remaining in the barrel, it's up to you to face the oppressing terrors in the dark. Keep the lights on at all costs, persevere and make your way out alive. A truly intense horror experience. Immerse yourself in the multiple ways of tackling survival. In the shoes of the French soldier Henri Clement, you are armed with a revolver gun, a noisy dynamo flashlight, and other scarce supplies to scavenge and craft along the way. With randomization and unpredictable behaviour, no playthrough is the same. Frictional is promising multiple solutions for each task, puzzle and other obstacles, all contributing to the new sense of freedom and openness in the new Amnesia game. Given that the game is unscripted, objects, threats and resources will also change in every playthrough. The semi-open world actively encourages exploration and experimentation, according to the developers, but each decision can change the outcome of how the game responds. Actions bear consequences. Amnesia the Bunker will be released on the 23rd of May for PlayStation, Xbox and PC. My penultimate entry, Miasma Chronicles, an action-adventure game developed by the Bearded Ladies, I so love that name, and published by 505 Games. In the not-too-distant future, America has been torn apart by a savage force known only as the Miasma. Meet Elvis. Not this Elvis, the king of rock and roll. This Elvis, a young man brought to the mining town of Sedentary as a baby, left by his mother in the care of a robotic older brother, as you do, and given a mysterious glove with which he can control the miasma. Join the brothers on a quest across a post-apocalyptic wasteland to find the answers they crave, answers which may change the course of human history forever. Real-time exploration gameplay meets tactical turn-based combat with RPG elements. Explore rich, beautiful environments meeting outlandish characters, an evolving fantasy story through which you learn the truth behind the miasma. Miasma Chronicles will be released on the 23rd of May for the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, and PC. My seventh and final entry is the game that I am most hyped for this month, and it is Lord of the Rings Gollum, developed and published by Daedalic Entertainment. You play as the enigmatic Gollum on his perilous journey and find out how he outwitted the most powerful characters in Middle-earth. For the first time, follow the untold story of Gollum, an experience that stays incredibly faithful to the books. From his flight from Mordor, where he escaped the mouth of Sauron and the demon spider Shelob, to the dungeons of Thranduil, the Elven King and Legolas's father, Gollum has had many adventures and encounters on his extraordinary journey. After being corrupted by the ring over hundreds of years, Gollum has developed exceptional agility and sharp wits. Use his unique skills to explore and infiltrate legendary locations and dizzying heights. Find your way past the orcs as you climb the dark tower of Barad-dûr. Forgive me if I've absolutely ruined how to pronounce that. And give the elves the slip in the mysterious Mirkwood. Tortured by his split personality, he can be vicious and wicked as Gollum, yet friendly and cautious as Sméagol. It's up to you to decide which of his personalities will triumph in the difficult moral choices that will dictate the future of your precarious alliances. Lord of the Ring Gollum will be released on the 25th of May for PlayStation, Xbox and PC. So there you have it folks, my top 7 video games to keep a lookout for in May. Let me know in the comments if any of these games interest you and if there are any other games that are due for release this month that you are hyped for. While you're in that area, please hit the like button and also subscribe to this channel if you've yet to do so, as there will be more video game content to come. Thank you for watching, have a fabulous remainder of your day. Ciao for now!